You rock, my friends. You Rock podcast is for women like you who want to own your life and live an engaged and joyful life. Hosted by Dr. Aliyah Majid, mom of 3, devoted wife, and a scientist-turned-life coach on a mission to empower women to take control of their lives. In this podcast, we deliver tools, insights, and inspiration on rocking your own life, owning to your highest potential, and becoming the best version of you. Now, here's your host, Dr. Aliyah Majid.
Are you struggling to be productive these days? There's an app for that. When it comes to living your best work life, it's not always easy to stay on task, especially when there are so many distractions around you 24/7. So that's why I have come up with a list of some of the best productivity apps that I have used to help you become organized in 2022 and also more focused on tasks to become more successful in this year. So whether you are struggling to be productive while working from home or need a little help keeping up with your personal projects, these useful apps will help you manage your schedule and daily tasks and will definitely help making your life a little easier when it comes to getting things done. Hi everyone, I am your coach, Dr. Aliyah Majid, and I help ambitious women to go after the life that they want. And in this episode, I'll be sharing 11 of the productivity apps to help you achieve more in 2022. So are you wondering what kind of apps that can really help you become more productive? My list spans everything from time management apps and online planners to other things, other apps that can improve your focus and also help you to eliminate your bad habits and even prevent you from your procrastination habits or if you get distracted easily. No matter what kind of apps you decide is best for you, though, you'll soon be on your way on checking off your to-do list after getting some of the inspiration from this particular episode and how I'm using the productivity apps to help me achieve more in my life. Okay, number 1 is Trello. If you have been following me for a long time now, I think you have seen me working on my Trello organizer. Okay, so it has been my absolute favorite on managing my workflow, especially if it's something that is requires me to collaborate with other people or sharing information with my team members on a certain project that I am working on. Trello helps me to organize projects with an easy to use layout, and smaller tasks can be grouped into cards and boards, all of which can be assigned to groups or team members and then assign due dates for an easy way to manage progress. I started using Trello, I think, almost from 2 years back when I was really overwhelmed and with endless to-do lists with my dissertation, my PhD dissertation. So I was looking for ways on how can I group my to-do list? How can I categorize all of these projects? Because let's face it, there's a lot of projects into getting this huge thing, which is graduating my PhD. So it's not only a one project kind of thing. So think about all of the aspects of it can be divided into a project, which then I create a board around it. And also during that time, I was also planning to move country. So meaning from Japan and back to Asia. So there's a lot of things going on at the same time. So I cannot handle everything in just a physical planner or organizer because let's face it, the thing that you are writing in the book, in your planner, it can get easily gone and disappeared when there are too many other things to do on top of it. So it kind of disappeared into the background. Having using Trello for a while, I have learned that no matter how tedious that task will become, how much to-do list that you have, you can categorize it into a card or checklist in each of the card that you have created. So this way, when you are working on a certain project, working on a certain topic, you only focus on that particular part. So it is easier for you to manage your thoughts and progress whatever thing that you have to get done within a certain project. And the cost of using Trello is free. You can download it and use it straight away. There's an option for you to upgrade. But to be honest, I don't upgrade my Trello account anymore because I found it is enough for me to use the free account, because now they have unlocked certain features that used to be a premium features for Trello. So I found that a free Trello account works for me well. And I also use it in my iPhone too, so that I can have all of the tasks list wherever I go. And then the second one is Todoist. So instead of to-do list, it is a to-do-ist. If you prefer a much more simpler way to organize your tasks, then Todoist might be your choice. I have used this before I used Trello. So it is really simple. You have a list of tasks to do, and you can organize and sort your tasks and set due dates and reminders and so on. And you also have it is free. You can download it on your iPhone or on Android. So it's just a simple apps that you can organize all of your to-do list. And another useful feature that is included in the app is the location-based reminder, so that if you know you are going to a certain place, and that particular place there are several tasks that you need to get done at that area, you can have also the reminder, so that you know there are the tasks that you be doing when you get to a certain place. Okay. The next one would be Google Docs. Okay. If you haven't transitioned to doing all your things in Google Docs, I really recommend you to start doing it. So to be honest, I have not been using Microsoft Words anymore lately, because I found that having Google Docs is quite easy, and knowing that all of the documents that I have right now are stored in the cloud, I know that I'll be able to access it wherever I go, or and with whatever devices that I'm using. So I have faced a lot of time that I somewhat let's say hard disk got broken, my laptop got stolen, all of these things that makes you want to cry because you lost a lot of documents that is really important for you. But Google Docs has been my lifesaver for the past years, because now I do my word editing, and also I create slides, and everything is online, and I know that I will be having it no matter where I am. I can simply find all of these documents online in my own Google account, and life is easier that way. I will not be getting anxious if for whatever reason my laptop got stolen, or my hard disk, for whatever reason is just not working. So yeah, Google Docs have been my choice lately. And then the fourth apps that I am loving to increase my productivity is Quity Scheduling. Okay, I don't know how to really pronounce it. The spelling is ACUITY. So this is a scheduling apps. So if you are in a service business, or if you meet a lot of people, if you are a founder, or if you know you kind of wanting to have a, an assistant to help you to scheduling your meetings and things like that. So instead of really paying someone to do that, you can actually use a scheduling app, so that it's easier for people to schedule meeting with you. And for me, this is what I've been using, so that my client can book the session with me, and they will see when am I available, and I can also set a time that I'm available, so that I can have a really clear boundary on how people are getting in touch with me. So it's not like, anyone can meet me anytime 24/7. It is important for me to have clear boundaries because my work is important, meeting people is important. I really want to be able to help people and be present for them. But also, I am also the kind of person who really cherish my time for myself and my time for my family. So having a scheduling apps, although I pay for this service monthly, it's just a minimal payment that I have to use in order to get things in control. But it's a really good investment in my opinion. And then the next one would be Evernote. I think each one knows what Evernote is, so I don't have to explain to you what it's all about. So is that just a popular notes organizer and planner app? So Evernote is a place where I take all my notes and organize all my ideas into one place. Usually this is where I will write all of my contents, the weekly newsletter every day when I'm working on writing something. So this is where I capture all of this notes so that I can easily find it back again. So Evernote have been my choice of apps to take all my notes. And lately, due to the fact that my kids are at home, so sometimes I also write while I'm instead of using the desktop, instead of using my laptop, I use iPhone to write any piece of content, longer form content, maybe newsletter, maybe podcast, brainstorming the content of my podcast, and also whatever thing that I am writing. I use Evernote on my iPhone apps to help me to capture all the notes and ideas that I have. Okay. Do you easily get distracted on your phone? Okay. If you are that kind of person, then Forest app would be the app for you. So this unique app motivates you to put down the screen and stay focused on your task. So the idea behind this is really simple. You plant a seed when you're ready to get to work, then set a timer. So if you stick to the task, you'll grow a tree. So the tree will grow in your apps. But if you exit the app for whatever reason, your tree just dies. So you can grow entire forests by using this app. Plus, the app has also partnered with Trees of the Future to plant actual trees, so you can help the planet while helping yourself. So this app, it comes with a minimal cost that you have to pay, but I think it's a really good way to stay focused. So instead of determining to start focusing on doing something on your, maybe you want to do something on your laptop, but instead of focusing on that, maybe you are distracted with your phone. So instead of mindlessly using your iPhone, having this forest growing, and the thought of losing that forest, and the trees will die if you stop, if the allocated time is not achieved yet. So the tree will dies and you'll lose it. And yeah, this really, I think this helps motivates you to put down the screen and stay focused on your task for a while. Okay. So if you are easily distracted, try to use this app for us. The next apps that I have been loving is called Toggle Track. So Toggle track. This is actually a time tracker. Okay. So what it helps is that it helps you to keep track of how much time you're spending on different tasks. The idea being that once you're more aware of how you spend your time, you can learn to make the most of it and plan your schedule accordingly. Firstly, I have been using this time tracking method for a while now, especially when I started to become overwhelmed with my work or distracted, or I don't know where do my where is my time has gone. So tracking your time really helps you to be more aware on where does your time gone each day. So this is just a really easy app for you to use on your phone. There's Android and iPhone version of it, and the cost is free for you to try to use. And I think for a month, the apps is free with the premium, meaning that you unlock the premium features for a month if you just sign up and you can use it straight away. I like to ask my client when they started a session with me to track your time, and honestly, don't be judgmental with your own time allocation, or don't just tweak your time to make it look perfect. It is like an honest assessment of yourself, where you are now. So time tracking is really beneficial for you if you want to really nail down on how you can improve your productivity moving forward. Okay, the next app would be preview apps. Okay, so preview apps is an app that you can use to schedule your posts for Instagram. So the reason that I love preview app as opposed to other software that is available out there is because preview app, you have the real scheduling too, meaning that you can set up your IG reels inside preview app and you can schedule it. Although it cannot be auto published, but you can set up the reminder for it. So when the time has come for you to schedule that post, the IG reel, they send you the reminder on your phone. So you can just click it and it kind of link with the Instagram, and the post that you have written is copied automatically, and you just post the IG reels that you have created. So this helps me to, instead of those who have been using IG reels to improve your reach. Maybe you have a business, maybe you are a freelancer, you are trying to use IG reels because reels, I, it has more, what we call it. If you post IG reels, you have more reach as opposed to post IG posts. So that's why people are using more IG reels instead of just some poster like IG posts that we have previously. The downside of it is that the Instagram doesn't allow you to auto publish IG reels. So in order for you to upload it, you have to schedule using certain apps. For me, I think preview apps is really good in helping me to have a planner for my IG reel and also a reminder. And so when the time comes, I just click on it and it will be uploaded to the Instagram. Okay. So that's just a tips for those of you who are using Instagram for whatever reason, maybe your business, maybe you are a thought leader that you want to engage more people in whatever content that you have been doing. That's another one app that I've been loving lately. And the next app would be Google Calendar. I think that is something that is one app that I couldn't live without too, because Google Calendar has helped me to arrange my day and also making sure that all of the things that I plan to do fit into my week. So you can see it in a bird's eye view within the month or within the week, and making sure that I am on track on doing the thing that are really important for me every day. So, and because Google Calendar have apps in for iPhone and Android too, you can easily have reminders for you if you set the reminder before certain event happen. So you have a reminder in your phone when the time comes. The next apps would be apps number 10. Okay. And this app is called Mentories. Okay. So I think most of you guys haven't heard about this app before this, but the reason why I put this into my productivity apps list is because Mentories app is a book summary where, maybe you are into reading self-help books, but sometimes there are too many things going on. And instead of implementing whatever thing that you have been reading, you kind of put it aside and not really implementing anything. So Mentories really helped me to reflect back again what I have read. And it summarizes the book that is, popular books on self-help mainly there, and you can unlock the 3 actions actually from each book, meaning that usually in a self-help book, you have action. What are the actions that you need to take in order for you to improve yourself, right? So you can unlock 3 actions from each book, and all of book summaries are free if you have this Mentories app, if you don't upgrade it. But to have access to all the actions, there's a subscription fee. And if you are really into self-development, I think this Mentories app is really good for you too. And the reason why I put it into the productivity app is because sometimes when you just don't have time to read a longer version of the book, having a little bit of motivation, a little bit of improvement every day is important too. So this can help you become more productive and having a more positive thinking. So and of course, the action that you have unlocked in the app, you can also have a reminder of it, meaning that, let's say you want to improve on your creating more joy in your day. Okay, this is just an example. Okay, maybe you are a bit messy right now, you feel stressed out, and you want to invite more joy into your life. So you can have a reminder that's directly from that app, which is an action from a certain book. So when that time comes, the reminder will pop up and say, create joy in your life. And then when you click on that term, you can also read the summary again and again. And this also helps you to program your subconscious mind when you start to read more positive thing and how you can improve your life a little bit every day. This really strengthen your mind towards positive thinking. Okay, the next and the last apps for this time would be Notion apps. Okay, so Notion apps, if you Google Notion apps on YouTube, you might find so many ways people are using the Notion apps. But actually, I love to use Notion app as workspace to connect and to have it at one place between whatever that I have to deliver to my client and having everything at the same place. So if you're not familiar with Notion, it's a service that calls itself as an all-in-one workspace for your notes, tasks, keys, and databases. And basically, it's a tool you can use to organize your thoughts, projects, and information. So I really love it to store all of the recording, worksheets, exercises, tip notes, and to share with my clients because they can really easily view it using their own Notion app in their iPhone or Android handphone. So I think that's all for today. So if you haven't yet already, you can download the productivity planner for 2022 to improve your planner and really identify what are the productive tasks that you have this year that can move you forward into achieving your goal in 2022. So I really acknowledge you guys for listening to my podcast until the end. Thank you very much. So with that, I hope to see you guys again next week, and comment down below if you have any other apps that you think will be beneficial to others too in improving their productivity. Comment down below in the Instagram DM or in the comment and the chat box below. That's all for today, guys. And remember, start your day with intention, love what you do, and end your day with gratitude. Assalamualaikum. Are you struggling to find time for yourself or for things that matters to you? Or if you even ever find some time, you found that you can't simply slow down and stop thinking about work. If you are one of those women, you'll benefit from the Success Accelerator program, my 12 weeks one-on-one success and productivity coaching program that helps you to do less and get more work done so that you can spend more time doing things you love. Book a free call with me at draliamajid.com/coaching, or you can do a self-assessment using my free life audit workbook at draliamajid.com/life audit. Or you can even join my Facebook group from the link below. Again, thanks so much for tuning in. Bye bye. Assalamualaikum.